Howdy y'all, I hope you've had a great day. Silver Trade here again with another video. I bet you anything that there's some new information for you in this video, and XRT is at 416% short. GameStop's IV is at all-time lows right now. This bluish line right here is implied volatility, and we are indeed at all-time lows right now. And please remember, none of this is financial advice. We are not financial advisors. This video is made for entertainment purposes only. But since IV is way down, that means options look a little bit juicier. And the second Overstock court ruling last week is even more important than the first one back in 2021. Several hedge funds filed a lawsuit against Overstock, claiming the dividend was illegal stock market manipulation. The case has been dismissed and reopened multiple times, with the final verdict issued yesterday. A dismissal of the lawsuit with prejudice. This means that there is no possibility for a further lawsuit. For all intents and purposes, it is closed and it can now act as a legal precedent. If short hedge funds file a similar lawsuit against other companies, it can now act as a legal precedent. They can use this thing from last week to be like, hey, it's not illegal. GME is really getting tight in a couple of wedges. Rewind back to November 5th, 2020. Roaring Kitty posted this on X. Remember, GME in November. GameStop forever, Ryan Cohen. Fast forward to the meme movie Kitty posted in May of this year. Toward the beginning or the end, depending on which direction you watch it in, this very short clip of the V from the Vendetta movie is shown. First, the overturn. He took a closer look at the actual scene from the movie. Guy Fawkes says to the woman, remember, the 5th of November, the gunpowder treason and the plot. I know of no reason the gunpowder treason should ever be forgot. First, the overturn. Bells ring, music, blah, 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 blah. After watching this, he decided to figure out where it came from. Guy Fawkes Night, also known as Guy Fawkes Day, Bonfire Night and Fireworks Night, is an annual commemoration observed on the 5th of November, primarily in Great Britain, involving bonfires and fireworks displayed. Its history begins with the events of November 5th, 1605, when Guy Fawkes, a member of the gunpowder plot, was arrested while guarding. The plotters had placed beneath the Catholic plotters had intended to King James I and his Parliament. Celebrating that the king survived, people lit bonfires around London months after. The observance of 5th November Act mandate an annual public day of Thanksgiving for the plot's failure. Bonfires and fireworks, you say? Attempts, and on the 5th of November, which is the U.S. presidential election, a Tuesday too? Perhaps after inauguration, where there will be many flags and much music, we will see some kind of ignition and then MOAS. Ryan Cohen updated his profile picture on X, and whenever you zoom in and look close, it's got a little purple circle here and a little purple circle here. Kind of like DRS's purple circles. Ryan Cohen also made this his background on X, Power to the People. Power to the People is a song written by John Lennon. He also posted this a while ago. I was wondering what he meant by that, and maybe he could be referencing the Beatle George Harrison. And this one was quite silly and really makes me think that he is referencing the Beatles in his tweets. U.S. banks now facing $515 billion in unrealized losses. Look, it started really going bad in about 2022 once they started reporting everything. And January of 2022 is when GameStop fell below $45 per share and hasn't returned since. Well, except for a brief period, but this is another one I'm trying to think on. I took another look at Roaring Kitty's memes from May. I came across a video in which a clip from the movie Candyman is shown. The words, "Be my victim," appear twice in the video. The second time, however, a bee appears directly after the word "be," so you could also interpret it as "be my victim." I don't think RK added the "be" here by accident. Couldn't make any sense of it, so I googled it and came across this following music video. Why I find the video so interesting is because it was released on the exact same day as Roaring Kitty's Candyman meme. Very interesting, and probably no correlation, but I'm going to be tossing this for a little bit. And Nvidia is about 70 billion away from being the largest company in the world. Gold versus Bitcoin ETFs inflows per year. On the first year of gold, it didn't even have 2 billion, and on Bitcoin's first year, it broke 20 billion. Now, to be fair, first gold ETFs were made in 2004, so 2 billion in cash is like 40 billion now. Just kidding. But don't forget, a man reordered his identical Walmart shopping list from 2022 for 45 items. Back then, it was $126. Nowadays, it is $414. The same basket of goods nearly quadrupled in price in just 2 years. I just realized today that y'all can hear my fish tanks. And please remember, none of this is financial advice. But we know everything's getting tight. Cause equals effect in Wyckoff theory, and we've been consolidating for quite some time now. Really, we've been consolidating since 2021. So, that could be a great effect. 174 days from when all the volume dried up on our last pump is the election day. And like we talked about before, we see cycles of volume. And I am super excited to see where we'll be at right around election. And speaking of election, I'm sure all of y'all have already heard about the Mick stunt where Donald Trump sadly faked a day at McDonald's where he was acting like he was serving customers. It was all a stunt, and sadly it wasn't real. But to be fair, he's had quite a few attempts this year, and so he doesn't exactly want to just have random people going through the drive-thru and seeing him. I mean, it's been like 3 attempts this year. You've got to be safe. And while Trump was doing his Mick stunt, Kamala had some very tasteful words.
Oh, you guys are at the wrong rally. Oh, you guys are at the wrong rally. The wrong rally.
Ugh. Guarantee every one of her advisors slapped their forehead as hard as they could. And not just trying to throw her under the bus, but for anybody that doesn't know, the most sacred day in the Satanic Bible is a person's own birthday. So I personally don't celebrate my birthday, but
shore up support. Some helping her celebrate her 60th birthday.
So she goes to a church and then has people sing her happy birthday. Oh my goodness. And I really hope everyone in South Carolina, North Carolina, and Florida are doing great. Just to let you know, the Biden administration announced an additional $400 million for Ukraine. Thank you guys so much, and God bless you. I hope you're having a great day.